I love LeBron. I'm a Cavs fan, born in 2003. LeBron's been playing my entire life. What I watch him do with a lot of those Cavs teams, I will forever have great respect for him. I think he's the greatest basketball player ever. But this is LeBron's whole gimmick, right? He's got to be on the spotlight. He likes the attention, but this whole thing was just dumb.
Now, where he goes, I'm very fascinated to see because I think it could be the Knicks. I think it could be the Cavs. Um, Maybe he wants to go to the Warriors just for fun, but I think there's a few options out there for him in his post Cleveland, post Laker era. Unless he wants to go back to Cleveland, and ironically, this would be one of the best times for him to be on the Cavs in terms of his ability to get to a championship rather than having to carry the load with some of those teams he did in both eras of LeBron and Cleveland.
Well, yeah, and even kind of like what he's doing with the Lakers right now. I had briefly mentioned, it seemed like he lost a step, but I think that's because JJ Redick was playing him the entire second half in every playoff game last year. He just looked so gassed, like against Anthony Edwards. But yeah, no, I think you're definitely right. But the thing with LeBron is, we know he cares about his legacy. So I don't think he would join a new team at this stage in his career. I don't think he wants to add another jersey because the last thing he wants is, Celtic Shaq to kind of be thought of, when you're thinking of LeBron's later career. So I really think the Cavs or Heat are really his only two options that he would really be bought in for. And you're right. I think the Cavs do make sense given what happens this year. We know that they didn't blow it up after last year. I'm glad they didn't. They shouldn't have. They're bringing back everybody, but if they fall short again, then the team is very likely going to look a lot different going into next year.
Yeah, and I think the Knicks thing would be cool because the Knicks fans have been kind of balled by LeBron twice. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and speaking of the Cavs, fun fact: they're the only second apron team in the NBA this year, so they kind of have to win a title. Therefore,
Yeah,
it would justify the roster construction that they have created. I think after this year, we'll probably see no more Jared Allen or no more Darius Garland on the
I
Cavs.
think we might see no more Donovan Mitchell. He's going to get really expensive. Like I think in 2 years he's going to be worth like 70 million, which he's absolutely worth it. I mean, he's shouldered a ton these last few playoffs. He's been really the only Cav to show up, so he absolutely deserves every penny of that. But I mean, are the Cavs going to be willing to pay that? With the second apron, then they might opt to go for some cheaper guys. Try to get more talent on the roster. But yeah, who knows? So I mean, but this is the Cavs' window is now. Just because of all the contract stuff that you mentioned.
Yeah, and they'll have to decide Mitchell or probably Garland and Allen. Mobley will be there. I don't
For
see
sure.
that changing, so I think that'll be the conversation for the Cavs.